Hello everyone, I'm Vivian, and today I'm going to try to do a gold debossing technique here with the Cricut Maker. I got inspired by this red envelope I got for Lunar New Year's, and it was so pretty, and I was thinking about it and realized, hey, I could maybe do this with some gold foil with the Cricut. So, without further ado, let's give it a shot. So first off, I got some red cardstock paper here. This is 65 pounds. I just kind of grabbed whatever was there at the Michael store I was at. I know there's some cardstock that's heavier than that, but for now it's 65. It actually might be a little too heavy for this project, but we'll see about that when we start folding it. Now I also picked up some gold foil transfer paper. I was looking for one that might have been adhesive, but I didn't find one. What I found instead was this one for the foil quill pen. What that pen does is that it is a heat pen that you can use to apply heat to this foil here to activate it and get it to transfer over to the paper. But I'm going to see if I can try to do it without using any heat. So let's open this guy up. At first glance, gold foil looks really pretty. It is not adhesive, so it kind of is a very thin foil, flies everywhere, moves around on its own. Underneath it, you can see that it is silver. What it is that if you use it from above, if you have the foil facing up, the gold portion of it will transfer over to the paper. So I wanted to do a test before actually putting it into the Cricut machine, so I have a little piece of foil here, and let's put it on this red cardstock paper. I'm just going to line it right there. I'm going to use this. What this is a scoring stylus by Cricut. Now this is used for both the Cricut Maker and also the Cricut Explore Air 2. I'm not sure if it actually is compatible for Explore Air 1, I guess, but I just grabbed it here and I'm going to try it just by hand to see if I just apply enough pressure, does it work? And it looks like it does. It transfers over and does actually a pretty good job, but once again I tried, this is a lot more pressure that I put on here, so I'm not entirely sure how the Cricut Maker will go. I don't know how much pressure is going to apply there, but I'm going to try writing some words instead of just a line. So it looks pretty good. I did have to go over a few times with the stylus myself to make sure all the gold transferred completely over. To the touch, it doesn't flake off, so that's good. I have a heart right here as the first sample design that I'm going to try and use this foil with, actually with the Cricut Maker. So I gotta put this scoring stylus in now. I've attached the gold foil to the red cardstock paper. It's currently has tape on it to hold it down. So looking at it right now, it looks pretty good. One thing I might want to do here, depending on how much gold is transferred over, is maybe run it once more. Alright, let's check it a second time here after I ran it twice. Okay, looks pretty good to me. There might be a small little section here that is missing. I also grabbed a little bit of the cardstock paper on top, so I need to be a little bit more careful with the tape next time. looks really good. Here under the light you can see the gold reflecting off here with the debossing that I done on the red cardstock. With the touch it doesn't come off, doesn't flake off, which is really good. It's a lot better than I thought. I thought it would actually easily come off. There is a small little piece there that's missing. What I'm thinking it is that at the end of the route the stylus moves at, it lifts up at the end. So when it lifts up, it just loses pressure there, so I'm not getting a really good contact with the gold foil at that spot. So maybe with a more intricate design, maybe you can see that a lot less, is my thinking. So we'll have to see what's to do there. So I'm trying one more time here with a different setting on the Cricut Maker itself. I'm saying that the cardstock kind of thickness, the heaviness with it is 80 pounds instead of the 60 pounds setting that I used before. I'm thinking maybe with a heavier pound cardstock, maybe the Cricut might be applying more pressure to the stylus as it goes, but looking at this, it looks about the same. I did have a part where it wasn't, there's no coverage there, so I had to run it twice just to make sure there was pretty good pressure on the gold foil to the cardstock. I'm still missing that little corner there. I think that's just something I have to live with. Alright, now I'm going to actually do my first attempt here. I have a design that I put together in the Cricut Studio app here. So I use inspiration with the red envelope that I had on hand to design the shape of it. I also have a design that I got from the Cricut Access Studio. So right now I am trying to line up where I think the foil design is going to be. Now, one thing I was concerned about when running this was there is the rollers on the Cricut Maker itself. It is a little spiky, so I was concerned it would actually cause transfer of the gold foil to the cardstock, but after watching it like a hawk, it didn't look like it was doing anything, so that was good. Have our design here. Looks gorgeous, looks beautiful at first glance. I love it, it's great. One thing I have noticed here is at the top, you can see here probably it is a little bit empty. It's missing some edges there. That I know where it's coming from. It's coming from the tape. So I had the painter's tape on top of the foil, and because it was covering it, I guess the pressure from the scoring stylus was a little less on the cardstock, so there was less transfer of the gold foil on it. But otherwise, to the touch, nothing's falling off of it. If you did take a really close look here, you can see where the stylus was picking up towards the end of these patterns and designs. So you can see there's some missing spots here. But that's only if you look really up close, you can see that. You can see here on the lettering, just on the border design there. But otherwise, it looks really cool. And then this gold foil transfer sheet looks really cool like that too. And now I'm going to fold it. I would have liked to have scoring lines on here, but I was afraid because of how big the gold foil transfer tape was on it, that if I scored along the edges I wanted to fold here, it would also transfer gold there, which maybe would look cool, but I decided against it. And I'm going to use some tacky glue here to just adhere everything together. And there we go. We have a red envelope here with some gold debossing on it, using the Cricut Maker and the Score Stylus and the gold foil transfer sheet that I got that is supposed to be heat activated. Okay, now I'm going to try again. So I have a different design I want to try. I also, now that I know from the first time, I know what to do. So I'm cutting the gold foil at least to a better size so it will fit better on the cardstock itself. So fun fact, so I got scared about having the alignment of the gold onto my image, and so what I had to do is I use this nifty tablet feature, which is the snap mat. So hopefully if it looks like it aligns good in here, so hopefully that stays. So that's cool. Well, I'll say it's cool if it works. And this is what the second try looks like. I have a cute little rat design here that I got from the Cricut Access. And looking closer, it did a pretty good job if you look far away again. Once again, if you could see some places where the scoring stylus picked up. You could kind of see it pretty easily there with the words on the bottom there with a Happy Chinese New Year. You see some parts are missing. So not the greatest transfer, and then this is me running it twice through the Cricut, but otherwise looks pretty good. And to the touch, it doesn't look like it comes off either, so I think that's pretty good. Now this time I did get some scoring lines on it because I have the foil to cut to size, so making my life much easier now to fold this red envelope. And that's it. We were able to add some gold foiling to this red envelope here using gold transfer foil and the scoring stylus on the Cricut. This technique can definitely work on other projects, other paper craft projects, so comment below any project ideas you think this would be great for. I like to see what other ideas that you guys come up with. And I hope you enjoyed that experimentation process with me. I tried a few ideas here and they turned out pretty well. So hopefully you found it useful and you're able to use it for your own projects at home. Thanks for watching!